Good afternoon. I'm Ines Fong, the director of the Berkeley Institute of the Environment. On behalf of BIE and the co-sponsors of the event this evening, the co-sponsors are the College of Letters and Science, the Department of Earth and Planetary Science, the Berkeley Seismological Laboratory, and the Pacific Earthquake Engineering Research Center. I welcome you to our special symposium on earthquakes, tsunamis, and nuclear fallout. From the list of co-sponsors, I'm sure you know that this topic is of academic interest to many of us here. It's also very personal. I was invited to participate in a symposium in Tsukuba between Tokyo and Sendai on Friday of the earthquake. I did not go. Professor Roland Bergman here and Professor Michael Menger were to leave for Japan on Tuesday after the earthquake, and their flight was canceled. So I'm sure we were not the only ones with personal connections to Japan. We wish to express our thoughts, our sympathies, and our support for our friends and colleagues and for the people of Japan as they work to recover from this extraordinary confluence of extraordinary disasters and crises. Tonight, we'll learn whether California faces similar risks. So, if I can find David, I will there you are. I will now turn over the symposium to Professor David Romps of the Department of Earth and Planetary Science and of the Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory.
Thank you, Inez. I just want to just very quickly logistics on how we're going to run this event. So we'll be taking questions in written form. What we don't yet have in the audience are the note cards and the pencils, but hopefully someone who, I do see note cards, that's fantastic. If some people do not have note cards and pencils yet, are there hands of people who don't yet have them? I see one hand. I see two hands, so we will try to get those into the audience to make sure everyone has those note cards and pencils. And what we will do is first we're going to have presentations by each of the panelists, just a little introduction, and we're going to wait to collect the questions after all those introductions have been done. If you have a question that comes to mind after that period, just raise your hand. I'll first write down the question, raise your hand, and one of our volunteers will come collect it from you. And we will do our best to make sure that if there's a question that's asked by many people, that question rises to the top of the queue.